Hi there. I just completed a 9-month certification in human design with Annalena Fuchs. Human design is a metaphysical system that weaves together astrology, the I Ching, genetic codes, and the gene keys. It is a remarkable and intricate system that shows you how to heal and live your life, the best life you can. Hi, my name is April. I would like to welcome you here today. I've been an astrologer and cosmic researcher, you could say, for over 20 decades. And today I would like to share with you the correlations that I've made between the 12 human design profiles, the zodiac, and a very simple life-changing tool called Bach Flower Remedies. Keep watching so that you can learn how you can use these systems for your benefit to deepen your healing journey and unlock your genius. Okay. So I would like to tell you and remind you, deep within, your body knows how to heal itself. This is a spiritual process, and modern medicine always looks to treat the symptoms but never the root cause. And we are more than our physical bodies, folks. And over the last century, materialism has caused us to forget the subtle bodies and the subtle energy field that we are a part of. True healing comes through nature and going within. And we want to discover what are our triggers, emotional patterns, mental patterns, things that may be blocking us from accessing our best life, accessing our genius. So, let me share with you what flower essences are all about. They are created from the flower of the dew at sunrise and potentized so that they work on a vibrational level, which is where most issues originate. And Edward Bach, he said, disease is, in its origin is not material. It is in essence the result of conflict between soul and mind and will not be eradicated except by spiritual and mental effort. And through human design and flower essences, we can neutralize this soul-mind conflict and access our core essence. We cannot heal without understanding the lesson behind our suffering. And once you learn it, you cannot unlearn it unless you go back to old patterns. All right. So the combination of flower essences and human design help you to open to your higher nature. And Edward Bach, he created these 12 original flower essences between 1928 and 1932. And he called them the 12 healers. And they're recognized by personality, character, and mood. And this elegance mirrors the 12 profiles of the human design, to which I've correlated the 12 archetypes of the zodiac and Bach's 12 healers. And this works whether you use 12 or 13 sign astrology, because there are 12 profiles. Okay, so your profile in human design reveals how you engage and interact with life and relationships. It's determined by the lines of your conscious and unconscious sun and earth, and this is how we get it all going. The 64 gates of human design emerge from the 64 hexagrams in the I Ching, the 64 codons of the genetic code, which reflect the yin and yang energies of the masculine and feminine within. So each of these gates has 6 lines. The first 2 are physical, the second 2 are emotional, and the last 2 are mental. And these lines, they actually correlate to the planetary movements around the human design chart. It looks like a mandala or like a astrology birth chart. And it corresponds with the zodiac through our body, because remember, they connected it also with astrology. Okay, so the key to using these flower essences to live your design is through your unique profile. So let's dive deeper. The 12 profiles are a way of being in life, how we interact with others. And even if you do not know your exact profile number, you will probably resonate with one or more as I describe them to you. So follow your intuition. This is absolutely appropriate here as well. Okay, let's get started. Let's dive in. Profile 1-3 is the investigator martyr. They are restless researchers who feel insecure without a stable foundation of knowledge. They are adaptable and resilient. They love sharing their discoveries. Strength comes through mastery and specialization. I have assigned Gemini to this profile, and Boxflower helper Cerato will address their thirst for knowledge and natural inquisitiveness. Also, when restlessness or uncertainty, they can grasp externally and play the martyr with the need to be understood. So Cerato helps the profile 5-1 to trust their own mind, make sound judgments through inner knowing, and seek answers within. Profile 1-4, this is the investigator, opportunist, open-hearted and compassionate, yet they need stability and security to truly open. They are introspective and valuing solitude. They paradoxically need connection, and networking is key to their unfolding. The 1-4 profile wants to feel valued, and when trust is cultivated, their emotional walls will melt. I have assigned Cancer to this profile, and the flower helper is the essence of clematis to gently bring them out of their shell and to help them engage without the fear of rejection or abandonment. Profile 2-4. This is the hermit opportunist. They need solitude to nourish and nurture themselves. They also crave deep, meaningful connection. So the paradox here is they withdraw to recharge, but they still need others to feel whole. They can be shy 1 minute and bold the next, and when insecure, they can become emotionally possessive or controlling. They may demand loyalty or attention as a way to feel safe. And I've assigned Scorpio here to this profile, and Boxflower helper is Chicory to address the need to hold on and to control. It helps them recognize when they're clinging and to gently release their grip. Profile 2-4's depth meets Chicory's role of selflessness on behalf of humanity, the innocent ones. Okay, profile 2-5, everyone. This is the heretic hermit. They are quiet, service-oriented, and easily overburdened. They say yes to please others, even when drained. Their strength is their ability to lead, and their shadow is uncertainty. They may indulge in surface interactions, afraid to let anyone in. Their inner world is rich, but they can appear picky and fussy. I have assigned Virgo to this profile, and Boxflower helper is Centauri. It helps them to stop playing the rescuer, let go of perfection or seeking the approval of others. Centauri supports saying no when necessary, and to trust for others to truly know them, not just what you want them to think of you. 2-5 profile meets Centauri's humility. Moving on, profile 3-5, the martyr hermit. They are action-oriented, impatient, frustrated by delays. They push others to fix things, often because they can't tolerate waiting. Their strength is initiative, and their shadow is impatience. They can be a leader in crisis and challenge authority. They may rush decisions or force outcomes because stillness feels like failure. Their inner fire is powerful and they are in constant pursuit, and they can burn out easily if not tempered. I have assigned Aries to this profile, and Bachflower helper is impatience. Helps them slow down, breathe, and trust the timing of life. The 3-file profile meets impatience, calmness to trust in the process. Moving on to profile 3-6, the martyr role model. They experience much chaos through daring tactics just for the thrill of it. They appear optimistic on the surface, but yet they may be hiding inner pain or conflict. They play the role model, the cheerleader, the one who crams many exhilarating experiences into their life or lives. They may laugh to mask inner turmoil or distract themselves with big plans to avoid facing what's real. And in later years, their strength is vision, and in the younger years, their shadow is restlessness, lack of commitment, and avoidance. I've assigned Sagittarius here to this profile, and the flower essence is agrimony, for helping them to surrender and give emotional support for honesty and commitment. This profile meets agrimony's courage. Profile 4-6 is the opportunist role model. They're indecisive, torn between options. This profile seeks harmony, but can also be paralyzed by choice. They want to please everyone. They may also overthink, second guess, or delay decisions because they fear making the wrong one. They oscillate between their head and their heart. Their strength is diplomacy, but their shadow is hesitation. I've assigned Libra here, and the flower helper, Scleranthus, which can help to find balance and clarity when caught between two paths. So it supports your process of choice. The next profile is profile 4-1. This is the opportunist investigator. Discouraged easily, doubts their path, may give up when facing setbacks. They invest deeply in their work and their relationships, but when they don't go as planned, then they can lose faith. They may feel stuck or question whether they've been on the right track at all. Their strength is persistence, and their shadow is resignation. I've assigned Taurus to this profile, and Bach's flower helper is Gentian. It helps them recover from disappointment without giving up. It supports resilience when the road feels long. In Gentian, encouragement here fosters certainty and allows you to follow your heart and path. Moving on to profile 5-1, we have the Hermit Investigator. They are intense, driven, may overwork or over-idealize. And they believe in their vision so strongly that they can become rigid or push others to conform. They can be natural leaders and teachers, and self-worth is hinged upon the work they do. They have the ability to captivate an audience, and they may burn out from their own enthusiasm or become frustrated when others don't match their energy. Their strength is passion, their shadow is obsession. I've assigned Leo to this profile, and Bach's helper is Vervain, to help soften intense enthusiasm and overwhelm. The 5-1's strong leadership abilities meets Vervain, the remedy against over-effort, by instilling humility. Profile 5-2, the Hermit Heretic. Deeply sensitive, they need solitude, they have a great imagination of how things could be, may have difficulty distinguishing fact from fantasy. They can put on an outstanding performance or presentation, but lose themselves in whatever role they play and forget who they are. They may experience fear, panic, or overwhelm under stress, and they can retreat inward when the world feels too much. Their strength is empathy, and their shadow is disassociation. Their inner world is vast. I have assigned Pisces to this profile, and the flower helper is Rock Rose, to help them face their fears with courage, instill grounding, self-reliance, and self-forgiveness. Profiles 5-2, sensitivity meets Rock Rose's steadiness. Profile 6-2, the role model hermit. These are the visionaries from a young age with much wisdom and authority, I should say. They have very high standards, very goal-oriented, a role model in early life capable of accomplishing the greatest of feats. They can, however, be fearful of specific things and insecurities caused by past experiences. Whether worldly events or material matters, they seek personal security and status. They hide behind competence and duty or routine. Their strength is resilience, their shadow is avoidance. I've assigned Capricorn to this profile, and flower helper Mimulus helps them face trials and challenges with dignity as they learn through their experience. Here, the 6-2 profile, discipline meets Mimulus. Profile 6-3, the role model investigator, another visionary with both authority and wisdom, a free spirit. They like to engage with other intellectuals. They like to take risks and be challenged. A real rebel rouser, independent, aloof. They get bored easily, may appear self-sufficient, but secretly craves connection. They value their space, their ideas, their uniqueness, but may isolate themselves to avoid vulnerability. Their strength is originality, shadow is emotional distance. They may seem cold or detached, but it's often armor. Commitment in relationship feels restrictive. They don't reject others, they just risk being tied down. Their mind is sharp, but their heart is guarded. I've assigned Aquarius to this profile, and the flower helper is Water Violet, which helps to feel supported and brings emotional accessibility without losing their individuality. So here, the 6-3 meets Violet's humility to connect with others and not lose their independence. All right, everyone, so we have just journeyed through all 12 profiles. Do you know your profile already? I'd love to know what you are or what you think you might be. Let me know in the comments which resonated with you the most. And you just have to go within and be brutally honest with yourself, because we have all of these strengths and all of these weaknesses. Sometimes they just get out of whack. If you want to learn more, I invite you to explore the world of human design through various resources online, as well as the flower essences, because together they are a gentle and dynamic duo for healing the body, mind, and emotions. I'll link some of my favorite sites down below. It's been a real honor and a blessing. Thank you for listening in. Peace be with you, and God bless everyone. Bye-bye.